Hi, I'm Tracy Zoller from Washington State, South Central Washington, Klickitat Valley. I run a guide service for turkey hunting, and my season's pretty well booked up. I got a little bit of openings the last week of May, which is a much slower hunt. Birds are at the end of their mating cycle and don't want to come to the calls as easy. But I do these preseason turkey hunt classes. And if you're new to turkey hunting, or if you've turkey hunted and have not had any success, this class is a really, really game changer for you. The class takes place the month of March, this month, and it comes with the cabin. You check in to the cabin about 4 o'clock. I start doing the talks here in the outdoor center next to the cabins, and I go over every detail that I know, and locating birds and how to use the calls. And then you spend the night in the cabin, and the next morning we actually go out, set the blinds up, put the decoys out, and we call the birds in. But it really teaches you how I do it, and it will definitely increase your chances of harvesting a turkey. But I show you basic calling. I show you how I sand the pot calls, the different grains of wood that make different pitches, different sounds, glass versus slate versus copper, but the basic yelp. And I have you end up, when you leave the class, you're making this noise. And I actually hand the call to you and have you do it. And no, not like this, like this. I take it back from you. You do it again. No, not like that, like this. And then you got it. But anyway, and the call does purrs and putts. And also the basic box call. This is the easiest call to use. You know, every bird, he's got his own sound. And you do not have to be a perfect caller. Different box calls are higher pitched, and some of them are lower pitched. But you don't want to be yelping really super loud once you got that tom coming all the way in. You want to lighten up on things. You want him to come and find you. And then I also make these mouth calls, and I show you how to use them. And they're a little bit tougher, but with some practice, pretty soon you'll have that dialed too. It's great for a single hunter. You got a hold of your gun, and you can still operate the call. But and another good thing about the mouth call is doesn't take up a lot of space, but you can get it wet because it's already wet. But you get the pot call or the box call wet, and they're not going to work. But anyway, so here's my mouth call. But I teach you how to do that as well. Anyway, I've got my weekends are booked up, or my Friday night class, Saturday night class are booked with calling. Saturday and Sunday, those are all booked for the month of March. But I've got some midweek stuff booked, but Thursday evenings all the way through